I have a question. What if astrology isn't prediction, but a living map of hermetic law in motion? And what if polarity isn't conflict, but a spectrum seeking its center? And lately, I've been sitting with something that feels incredibly alive. It came through a meditation around Hermeticism, specifically the idea that when the hexagram opens, it becomes the 12, like the zodiacal wheel. And immediately my mind went into the zodiac, 6 above, 6 below, 12 expressions of one field, not separate forces, but one energy unfolding through polarity. And that's where the Hermetic teachings start making so much sense through astrology. And for those who might be newer to this language, Hermeticism comes from the teachings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a fusion of Greek and Egyptian wisdom traditions. At its core, the 7 Hermetic principles are: first, mentalism, everything is mind. Then correspondence, as above, so below. Next is vibration, nothing rests. Next is polarity, everything has 2 poles. The next is rhythm, everything flows in cycles. Then there's cause and effect, nothing happens randomly. And finally, the energy of gender, creation moves through polarity. Now, if you're an astrologer or even astrology curious, you can kind of already feel it. This is astrology, just in philosophical language. Because astrology gives us something Hermeticism texts do not often give us, a living interface. Because instead of abstract principles, we get timing and cycles and embodiment. The zodiac becomes a wheel of polarity in motion, not fixed meanings, but oscillations, like temperature, like frequency, like water. This is the image that came through so clearly for me: water. You can have freezing water, boiling water, mist, ice, steam, plasma, different expressions of the same substance. And science actually supports this idea beautifully. Water changes phase based on temperature and pressure, not identity. That's why we use degrees points in astrology. It's the varying degree or temperature of the energy. And the molecule of water remains H2O itself, but the state of water shifts with environment, which is fascinating when you consider astrology, because what if signs are not different things, but different states in one field, different temperatures of consciousness, if you will? And this is where it gets interesting. Modern research is beginning to explore ideas that echo ancient Hermetic thought. Water's ability to store structural information, seen in emerging biophysics and memory of water research, including that of